Hello again, everyone. This is Joe Henches with Beyond the Chart, and this is technical analysis of SolarCity. We're going to take a look at the weekly chart and then the daily chart. This is one of Elon Musk's stocks. Actually, he's the chairman of SolarCity, and apparently he had the idea for SolarCity, and I believe it's his two cousins who are actually running the company, although he is the chairman. So it's fascinating stuff, and let's go ahead and dive right into it. I think this is it on the weekly chart. It's only been trading since December 21st, the week of December 21st, 2012. So about, what is that? About a year and a half now. And I think we have one primary wave up, and we had intermediate waves, 5 intermediate waves. Some of these are a little clearer on the daily chart. I think we've now had a pullback, wave 2. And although it doesn't look like it, it has actually corrected over 50% of this gain. This is because this is in a semi-log scale. Now, if I turn off the semi-log, it'll be much clearer. Now you can see that this has corrected over 50% of the move. Okay, so the high was 88.35, and here the low was 45.79, so over 40 points on a pullback. So let's go back, and let me go back to the scale which I use on all my charts. Okay, so now I think this is the wave structure that we're working with. We've pulled back. Now I think we're trying to work and see, do we have 5 waves, or are we trying to pull up here? Let's go ahead and go to the daily chart. And some interesting things are going on in the daily chart. I do think we are trying to work 5 waves up. I think we got one minor wave here, and then I think we had a zigzag. Yeah, I think it is a zigzag. It's kind of hard to tell in the wave structure in here sometimes. Pull back on wave 2. I do think there's 5 waves working in this move, which I think is a minor wave 3 up, then a minor wave 4 pullback, and now we're doing minor wave 5. Now, here's why I think minor wave 5 may be completed. And a couple of things. Number one, we had an extended wave 3 here, okay? And so a lot of times when you're wave 3, let me delete this because it's a little confusing. I'll come back to the Fibonacci projection in a minute. When you have an extended wave 3, many times wave 5 will then equal wave 1. Well, wave 5 equals wave 1 at 74. Well, guess what the high was? 73.7. And we are at this trend line here. So we're getting resistance from this trend line potentially. And the other thing is, once you've seen this extend, the other way to try to get an idea where wave 5 will stop is to go from 0, which is the beginning of primary wave 3. We just had primary wave 2. And you go from 0 to the top of 3. Let me get this more to the bottom. Actually, that screwed it up. Try it again. We're doing this real time. Okay, so here, and we go to the bottom of 4. And now the first threshold is 38.2%. The mere fact that 38.2% is also at 74 is now starting to give me 3 potential things that's telling me that wave 4 could be a confluence of things. 5 equals 1 at 74, 38.2% of 0 to 3 of wave 1, and 0 to 3, this measurement here is 74, and then we've got trend line resistance. If this breaks, the next threshold I'd be looking for is up here at 61.8%, which would be about 81, 81.5. So right now I'll be watching to see if we get some resistance. Now, what am I talking about? I'm not talking about a major top. Okay, let me get rid of this. We're talking about a 5th minor wave, which would conclude the first intermediate wave. Okay, so then we'll get an intermediate pullback, wave 2, which might go to the bottom of this, pull back into the low 60s. It could go further, but I do then think intermediate 2 will be followed by intermediate 3. So let me kind of paint this picture for you. So if this is the top, I think we'll then kind of chop back down in here in some fashion, and then we'll turn and go. again. So we'll have this wave 2 and then we'll go wave 3. That's my best assessment of where we're at right now with SolarCity. So anyway, that's it for tonight, or for this video. This has been Joe for Beyond Chart. If you have found that this helped you in any way, please tweet it, share it, and hit this little red note on the screen here and subscribe. Become a subscriber and follow Beyond the Chart. Thanks for stopping by.